Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to Unfiltered with Tanya. And I'm going to turn my camera on here in just a second, too. I never turn my camera on over here. And I'm like, well, I'm going to get ready for the day anyway. So I figured, why not get ready with you guys over here on the channel? I know Mary Beth is at work working hard. Hardly working. I'm just kidding. She's probably working hard. She does I think call center work. Oh, I couldn't do it. I did it one time for 3 weeks and I quit. I couldn't do it. Cold calling people. Hey, princess. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Captain. How you doing? Hey, Ashley. She's driving. Well, that's good that you got a road to drive on now, honey. I feel so bad for you. But I heard that they've been sending help out there, so that's good if they are. Hey, Donna. Hey, Stephanie. Miss Ashley was in the heart of the hurricane, so she got wiped out. So they have to rebuild everything. Hey, Harley Ryder. Hey, Isabel. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, Isabel, I have something to show you. Hold on, I almost forgot. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up here and I'll show you. Where would it be? There it is, I think. Okay. I want to put this picture in this picture and this picture. Okay. I'm going to send these to my MacBook. That way I can show them to you. And then I'll say hi to everybody else in the chat. Hey, Stephanie. How are you doing today? Okay, cool. They came through. I'll pull them up in just a minute. Hey, girl next door. Good afternoon. Happy Beach. I love that name. Oh, and I love that dog. Oh, that's such a cute dog. Oh my gosh. That's a cuddle dog right there. That's a dog you want to cuddle with. That's a cute dog. Thank you. Yeah, hit that thumbs up for your girl. Thank you. Hey, Sailor. How you doing today? Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Your daughter's name's Tanya? Oh, that's so awesome, but with an O. I used to get called Tanya all the time. That was just what they called me, and even in school, my teachers would do it, and I'm like, "Stop. You know my name, it's Tanya just with an A." My mom did that because I think it was off, like, one of those soap operas, like General Hospital, One Life to Live, I don't know, one of those. She used to watch, like, 3 different ones, but there was a married couple on there. Yeah, listen to this. My mom's lovely. And their names were Tony and Tanya. Well, my brother's name's Anthony. So she really wanted to name me Tanya, but she didn't want it to be spelled the same. Like, because my brother went by Tony when he was younger. So Tony. And so she decided to spell it Tanya to make it a little different. But it was hard. Growing up, it was really hard. Who has a snake? Do I? Do I have a snake? And I maybe. Oh, your snake. Oh, okay. Girl next door has a snake. Snake also gives great hugs. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know if I could do it. I've done it one time. I held oh, it was huge. I don't know. I forget what they're called. King cobras or something. Not a king cobra, because that would bite me. It was something that was like huge, but it wasn't poisonous. I mean, it was poisonous, but it didn't bite or something. I don't know. They had it tamed, but it was huge. It was years and years ago. I was in my early 20s and I was like, sure, I'll hold that snake. And they put it around me and I was like, okie dokie, I'm done. Here, let me turn my camera on for you guys. It's a little dark in here, but that's okay. I didn't want to turn on all my lights because I don't want titanium built to really be on. And I'm going to change where I'm sitting. I'm going to sit over on the other side. I sat there like one day, I think, with you guys, and my mic my mic and my webcam kept messing up. So we're trying to figure out what the problem is. We don't know if it's like we need a new cord or what. So I'm going to ask Vincent tonight, even though it's his birthday, to help me figure it out. Like while we're eating, I'll talk to him about it because I really want to sit somewhere different and do have a different background. Just this chair is comfortable, but it's too I don't feel like it's too professional. Snakes, are you insane? Isabel said. Let me see. Did those pictures come up? Yeah. Okay, I gotta do it one at a time. Why can't you just like hit all three? Because that would be too easy. Maybe that's on the new MacBook. I think I might be getting a new computer. And that would be awesome because mine, when I first got it, when I first got my computer, my MacBook, I had it 20 minutes. 20 minutes. And I had the lid closed. I had it on the bed like a dummy. And my 80-pound Weimaraner jumped on it and put a dent in it. And then the screen was kind of messed up. Or no, the screen was fine, actually. It just had a dent, but it was brand new. And Vincent was like, well, we have insurance. Go ahead and take it in and get it fixed. Like it's brand new. Like we want to make sure it looks nice. And so I did. And it was like $400 or something out of the $1,000 that we had for it. But now my screen messed up like again, but the dog didn't do it this time. It just did it on its own. And it like, I don't know. It just kind of like goes in and out a little bit. Not like in and out, but I don't know how to explain it. It just looks a little funny. So I need a new one. Okay. Did I really pull up all the same picture? How did I do that? Or did I don't? Oh, there we go. Okay. I was going to pull these up to show Isabel and all of you guys. So we went to the casino the other day. I didn't really want to say it on the other channel, just because like Vincent's mom listens, and I didn't want her to think we were being bad. But we went to the casino the other day, and Vincent he took out some money, but he didn't take out enough. Like he took out enough for him, but then he's like, "Oh wait, maybe you want to gamble or do something." I'm not a gambler. I never gamble. I don't do it. And so I was like, okay, yeah, like, just send it to my PayPal. So he sent it to my PayPal like $100 and like 116 or something for the cost of like withdrawing it. So I go up to the machine to withdraw like the money, and it's like a kiosk. And I've never used one of those before. And I put it's like flashing purple. It's a casino. And I put my card in, I put my number in, I do the whole thing, like the whole deal. And you know how it spits out your money and it like that thing rolls and it's like, like how it's like spitting out your money. Like it makes a weird noise. Well, it was doing that. Like the machine didn't have the money to give me. Like it was wanting to spit the money out, but it couldn't. Like the thing was rolling. The door was opening. So then all of a sudden the machine starts flashing red. And I'm just standing there like, oh my gosh, did I just lose $100? Like not even gambling, So I didn't want to leave the machine. And these two ladies come over and they're using the other machine. And I was like, honey, you don't want to use this one. I just lost my money. And the security guy is like far enough to where if I want his attention, I have to yell. And I don't want to yell, but I'm like, sir. And the ladies were like, just go over to him. We'll we'll help you. We'll stand here for you. And these ladies were so nice and they helped me. And all I had to do is go to where you get your money and put my card in. And it showed that it had reversed it because PayPal was like, no, because it wasn't used to me gambling or taking out money out of casino that it like declined taking the money out, even though the money was there. It declined taking it out. So after that, I thought about it. And welcome in everybody. Hey everybody. Um after all of that, I was like, I'd rather go to Target and get some stuff for $100. You know what I mean? Like, so I went on Amazon instead, and I got this light for our bedroom. Oh my God. It's like a chandelier light, but it's like rattan or whatever it's called. It's like that wood. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm excited to show you guys that too. Let me show you what I saw at the casino though. And I thought of Isabel. I was like, oh, Isabel. So this was Elvis Presley. And I'll show you I'll show you what it was first or what it is. Okay. So it's his like one of his karate shirts. And it's Elvis. She loves Elvis. Isabel does. You can even see the casino in the background. And they had like all these different like artists and stuff. But I saw this one and I was like, oh, I got to take a picture of that for Isabel. So then they have this little sign. It just says Elvis Presley developed an interest in karate in the army while stationed in Germany in 1958. Over the years, he had many teachers and studied martial arts until he passed away in 1977. The king eventually gained the rank of 7th degree black belt. Damn. Wow. I read this and didn't even realize that. The karate J was owned and worn by Elvis Presley. I don't know how to pronounce that, but and then there was like even like a stain or something on it. I took a picture of it. Like I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a stain on the shirt. You know, like they get old, like things get old. But I was like, I'm gonna take a picture of it anyway. So I wanted to show you guys those. And thank you for saying happy birthday to Vincent. It is his birthday. He's 36 today. 36, yeah. Too young. Too young. I'm just kidding. Thanks, Reba. I got your message. I messaged you back. I'm going to let him know when he gets home from work. He's counting down the hours. And he was actually up whenever I got out. Like when I left off the live, by the time I got like the lights turned off and all of that, it was like 11:55 when I was like getting into bed. And I told Vincent, I was like, happy birthday. And he like looked at me and he was like, huh? And he was like half awake. And then I was like, happy birthday. I yelled it. Never been to a casino? Oh, not legal in Tennessee. Wow. Well, Vincent, he was up. He plays baccarat and he plays at the on the high stake tables, like high roller table or whatever it is. That it's like an extra room and you have to walk in there and it's all like fancy. And I'm scared of that room. I don't know why, but I'm like, I keep my hands down and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And it's like a lot of baccarat. I don't know. It's a different kind of game. Certain people play it. I don't know. It's a lot of Asian people, I feel like, that play that game at this casino anyway. And they were winning and they were so excited. The two ladies won $5,000 each. And Vincent was up like, I don't know, like $200 or something like that. And he's like, should I play? And I was like, no. I said, take your winnings this time and then, come back next time, like, because you don't want to lose it all. So we both left with money. I was up my $100 because I didn't spend it. And I got my steps in. I walked around that casino for like 3 hours. I told him to have fun. Hey, Shelly, tell my boyfriend Vincent happy birthday. I will. Elvis does sing the best Christmas songs. I have to give him that. There's an Elvis looking guy that hangs out at Walmart. That's funny. Isabel traveled from Scotland over here to see, like, Memphis and all that. You should have told me. I would have met you. I told Vincent, I don't care if you're in the country, I would go wherever you are. This little casino was, because a lot of people are from the same area. This one was down in Cincinnati, the one that we went to. Oh, I bet Graceland at Christmas is really nice. Oh my gosh. I've never went to a casino where they never checked my ID and they just waved me in. Has anybody else? They were just like, you're fine. Even to Vincent. And I was like, way to feel freaking old. Like, that means they know we're older than 21. I'm like, I don't like that. I should have got carded. So then the next time I went in, the guy was like, can I see in your purse? I was like, sure. I had like these hand sanitizers in there. And I'm like, do you want some hand sanitizer? Like, there's nothing in there. Yeah, they always usually slide it through like a machine. They always slide your ID. Like, I've always had them slide it through a machine. This guy was just like, go ahead. And I was like, oh, he said, go ahead. Okay. Your mom and stepdad live in Nevada. They're always going to the casinos. That's funny. Slim, that's where I want to take Vincent. He's never been on the boat. My mom used to go like once a year, with my aunt. They would go down there and my mom would pay like the penny slots. Like, she's like me, with money. I'm like her. So no, I didn't know. Maybe you did and I just didn't know. Now I have to go to Scotland. I bet it's beautiful there. How far of a plane ride is that? I know I've asked you that. It's good to see you, Slim. That's funny. You're like, I'm 51, she's 63." Aw. I bet it was a really nice experience coming over here. I mean, America is beautiful. I was actually where was I? I was somewhere the other day, and I was just, like, looking around, and it was somewhere, like, maybe on the balcony or something, like, out here, and I was just looking around, and I was like, "This place is beautiful." You know, like, just it is. You just sometimes you gotta, like, take in the beauty of the world, of what this is it's amazing what we get to experience. We don't get to experience it very long. Oh, I love to people watch. That I would if I would could sit down, like, I don't wanna sit down anywhere, like, where, like, someone wanted to play, but if I could yeah, I like to people watch. It was it was pretty entertaining. Cause like, I wanted to, dress up and stuff, and Vincent was like, "You're gonna dress up?" And I'm like, "Well, I guess not." I don't even know what I wore. Oh, I'm gonna wear this today if you're wondering why I'm in a tank top. I'm gonna wear this sweater today. I just have it sitting over here because I was gonna put on some makeup, but I haven't yet. I've never been to Japan. Now I would love to go to Japan. I would love to be able to take Vincent's mom to Japan to see her sisters. That would be amazing. Or if, like, Vincent and his mom could go. Oh, yeah, I checked my emails and I must not have went down far enough because I was just over here earlier just going through them. I'll type your name in, I'll find it. I've been getting these doing a, like, collaboration things, like, "Do you wanna promote our products?" I've been getting them so much, like, lately, and I'm like, these are all fake." Like, you can tell by the email address if you just check it, and I'm just like most of them are, so I don't even check any of them. So some of them could be legit, but I don't check them. Thank you, Keto Kim. I like that color. You guys told me last or was it last year? Yeah, last year when we went to California, I was in, Target, and I was gonna buy a sweat outfit, like, because it was gonna be colder for the plane ride home, and I didn't have what I packed. I was like, "I don't think I'm gonna be, warm enough." And so, because I get cold, like, on the planes and things like that. So we went to Target, and I had you guys help me pick out an outfit, and so I ended up going with a green outfit because they didn't have my size in the blue, but they had my size in the top, but not the bottoms or something like that. So I bought the top in California, and then I bought the bottoms in Ohio. Isabel, that's what I said last night. I said that they should sponsor me. I'm like, heck, I was even wearing red last night. I'm gonna throw some makeup on. I use my hands, so like, you know. Hey, candy wrapper, it's good to see you. I was gonna put makeup on before I came on, but then I was like, "Oh, I gotta take the dogs out." And I took them on a walk. I don't know if anybody else experiences this. Took them on a walk. They both went to pee and the other. They did them both, just like good girls do. I come in and the bed that Reba made me, I have it on our rug right now, like on the edge of our rug in the living room because these dogs have been acting up lately, like wanting to like Mia peed there one time. And I'm like, "Oh no." So I put the bed there just in case, if we leave or something. Well, Araya, my brown dog, I see her eating something off the carpet. Guess what it was? Poo. Dog poo. I said, "She just pooed." And it wasn't like she needed to go more, you know what I mean? I'm like, "What are you doing?" So I had to shampoo the carpet before I came on. I hate shampooing. I feel like I've shampooed this carpet a million times now. It was poo. She eats it because she I think she's afraid she's gonna get in trouble, and she's never been yelled at. These dogs eat for even though you should, like I say bad girl, but you me saying bad girl, they don't listen to that. If Vincent said it, they would listen because he's got that deeper voice and he doesn't ever, like, get stern with them. But yeah, she gets scared, and that makes me feel so bad for her, 'cause, like, I'm like, "You don't have to do that." And because we adopted her and she lived on the streets of Columbus for 3.5 years. And so I feel like she does that because she's afraid that we're gonna get rid of her. Like, maybe like, her last owner got rid of her for something. She's a rescue, yeah, Ashley, and it makes me feel so bad for her. She was just on the streets, like, chilling, like, for 3 years. Like, I wonder what she saw, I wonder what she did, I wonder who she hung out with. You know what I mean? She's probably has the best stories, but she can't tell me. Oh, she's not back there. I'm used to her being back there. She's actually laying on the bed that Reba made her, or made it. They took it over. I know. I feel so bad for her. And it was her adoption day yesterday. So I went out and got her new toys. I was like, oh my gosh, Vincent. I was like, we adopted her on the 11th. And he's like, "Oh, crap." And I was like, "Yeah, I gotta go get her something. Like, I gotta get her, like, something to make her feel special." And then I have to get something for Mia because if I get something for one, you gotta get something for the other, you know? "Really? I use shaving cream mints to clean up doggy accidents and train my babies not to go in those areas." I'm gonna use that idea, Slim. I've never heard of that before. And it's just like, and they never do it. It's just, like, something they're doing now. I think with me going live, I and Vincent, like, he gets really tired after work. I think we're missing a potty break or something. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're missing something and we're not realizing it. So I'm gonna keep my eye out again, my eyes out today and be like, "Okay, how many times have they went out?" 'Cause we usually take them 6 times a day. We take them on 3 walks, and then 3 we take them to the side yard, and they can run around and, do whatever they gotta do over there, but no, haven't changed her diet, same thing. I mean, she gets people food every night. We shouldn't do that, but we do. Not like a lot, but we'll give her like a little piece of something. Um, yeah. Really? What pictures? Oh, loves to lurk. I'm so glad you found me. She's talking about Madeline and Kojikari. Are they good pictures? Are they bad pictures? Are they pictures for are they pic Is she with her mom overseas? Because I've been saying that. Is she with her? Is she with Diana? Hey, Brandy one. You have my full attention. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what?" Did you know they had her on Find a Grave? Some lady put her on Find a Grave. They got it taken off, I believe. If not, we'll be calling and doing it. Pictures of people inside the home, ricotta, attorneys, etc. Inside her home over there in Moldova? Like attorneys are in there? Do you have the pictures? I wanna see 'em. Can you send them to my email? I won't show anybody. I just wanna see them. I wanna see her, like, is there anywhere where Madalena is at? I just I don't know, for some reason, I thought, like, once Diana got to Moldova, maybe she did sneak, Madalena over there. Because I still feel in my heart that she's alive. Whoa, wow. Thank you. I'm gonna have to go to the Facebook page and look. We might have to cover we were gonna cover her case soon anyway. I was gonna do it on Monday, but we might have to do it sooner than that. Wow. So there's 500 pictures that leaked or that you have of Madalena and the whole case. Oh, wow. This little girl needs to be found. Like, this little girl needs the same energy that Sebastian Rogers case is getting right now. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I mean, I don't I wish I could make it, like, blow up. I gotta figure out a way. What do we do? Just go live maybe every night? Madalena, Madalena? Really? I mean, I would do it. Hey, Lily Rose. Yeah. Yeah, so was Summer. Yeah. Yeah, they had, Sebastian on there. That's how I found out. I saw something last night. Let me see, or was it today? Let's go over there. Was it the one where he said he's going to give us information in 48 hours? Because I could really beat him up for that right here. Oh, wait, what's this? Okay. Because he did say, let me share this with you. Because we said this last night. We were like, look, he's saying, like, being stupid, because it says at night we'll announce a development from @dog bounty hunter regarding the search for Sebastian Rogers within the next 48 hours. So what are we going to do? Twiddle our thumbs so you can give us a lie? So 1 hour ago, Dog Nation, great conversation with authorities in Tennessee. Big news as we hunt those who are hiding Sebastian Rogers. Big news soon. You talk to them, but you can't tell us what you said because they didn't talk to you. If they did, it wasn't, they told you, well, we're investigating and we have no suspects. There's no crime committed as of right now. And we'd like it if you just backed off, dog. I bet you that's what they said. Hey, oopsie. It hasn't been 48 hours yet. No, unfortunately not. All my messages are up too, just like hanging out there, but I don't care. That's fine. I was looking actually for messages from BJ, Britney. Let me see if they pull up on the computer. I sent something to War Eagle one time and I didn't mean to. I don't even know what it is. It was a link for something weird. I was like, I don't know how that happened. There's Isabel. Yeah, it's not on here, but it's on my phone. It's so weird and it's only my messages. So she blocked me or something. That's okay though. I don't mind being blocked. Wonder what Nick and them are saying. Oh, let's see what it said here. Let's see what that night said. 2 hours ago. Dog the bounty hunter to announce significant update in the search for missing teenager Sebastian Rogers. That was not a significant update. Dog at night in corroboration with that night is poised to deliver a pivotal update regarding this. Oh my, this is such a lie. I bet you they're going to say they're going to go live regarding the search for 16-year-old. Let's just say Sebastian Rogers. You don't have to say his full name every time. Following the transmission of critical findings to Tennessee authorities. So they're giving something to the Tennessee authorities. What? This development marks a significant moment in the ongoing investigation. All relevant parties are committed to ensuring transparency, believing that the public deserves a thorough understanding of the ongoing search efforts. You have no ongoing search efforts. Nick, you can't leave the state of PA. Buddy, go get a Philly cheesesteak and shut the hell up. Wish I could have one. Damn. Go get a slice of pizza. They got the best pizza in the world in Philadelphia. Love their pizza. But come on now, dude. You're not searching. You know who's searching? Stephen Crabtree, Cluminati, Cletus. We got SF out there. We got UA. Not you. Not you. And sure as hell, not 71-year-old Dog the bounty hunter. That dude couldn't find his way out of a wet paper bag at this point. I'm not trying to say 71-year-olds can't do stuff, but he's 71. And he's been running after criminals? I don't think so. Nick can't leave his mom's yard. Do they have a suspect? Are they locking Katie up? Are we locking her up? Are we throwing away the key? The update will clarify the progress. This is exactly what this shit is right here. I'm going to tell you. This is content for the green team. That's what this is. This is what they're going to go over tonight. And it's boring. And I don't know how 600 to 1,000 people go into these chats and listen to the same old shit. The update will clarify the progress made and outline what information should be broadly shared to advance the search rather than hinder it. You cannot do this kind of stuff. If you have evidence that it could be involved in this investigation, you need to take it to the authorities and shut the hell up. That's what you need to do. That's not being an advocate, Nick. You're not being a very good advocate. If all you're doing is putting out riddles and freaking emojis and shit, just go home. Shut the computer off. Put the phone down. This action emphasizes a collective commitment to raising public awareness and soliciting assistance in the pursuit of Sebastian's safe return. Like, that's the dumbest thing I ever read in my life. No one can even comment on here because they are so weird about that kind of stuff. Where's Nick? Tell me he did. Did he here? Oh, I said, did he already block me? Finally, I thought he blocked me. Wouldn't be surprised. I am Sebastian Strong. I don't know why this is there, but nobody, whoever was, oh, maybe this. I don't know. 10 minutes ago, the most significant update since Sebastian's disappearance is expected to be released today. Nobody make any plans. No one's going to Target today. No, don't make any plans because we got to wait. Gotta wait. Hey, Cash. So what's going on with you guys? Let me know what's going on with y'all. I wish we had a Target. Oh, Happy Beach. No, you don't. It's so bad. It's so bad. I've got an addiction. That's my addiction. That's my gambling right there. I just know where all this, like, I like to go through the sale aisles. Hey, Gone Girl. You know, like, they hide their clearance aisles. Okay, I'm going to give you a secret. I'm going to tell you the secrets of Target. If you go to Target, usually stores, if they have something like on clearance or on sale, they'll put that at the front, the front end cap. You have like an end cap on an aisle, and then you have like the aisle, and then you have a second end cap that holds the aisles together. I used to build stores. So like huge stores, but so they, instead of putting it on the front, they put everything on the back. So you have to go to the back of the end cap and then look, and you'll see like the clearance blankets, you'll like just whatever section you're in. That's where the clearance stuff is. So they hide it kind of from you. So every time I'm there, I'm like, I hit up all the clearance spots, and Vincent kind of knows what I'm doing now, because he'll be like, what are you doing? Why are we going this way? Like the register's over there and you're going that way. I'm like, I'm looking at clearance. Just leave me alone. But sometimes you'll find some really good stuff on clearance. I like their baskets, their blankets, and stuff like that. I'm obsessed with it. The secrets of Target. Write them down, Cash. Oh, TJ Maxx is good too. I like TJ Maxx. I get my makeup from there a lot. If it's like this Clinique stuff, like the Clinique makeup, I'll get my Clinique from there, because I bought it through Clinique, and it's a lot more expensive if you buy it through the actual person, like, or the company. Sometimes the color's a little off, so I just put a couple colors together. I'm surprised that Nick's allowed to even say stuff like about an investigation if he's not allowed to work under investigation. Clinique is really good, Oopsie. I like him too. I like Clinique. I use a lot of Clinique. And I use Nexus on my hair. Yeah. That's what I use. I have like spray on makeup too, like airbrush makeup. I got it because I thought it'd be easier, like better on my eye, not mess with my eye as much, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Oh, I didn't even see that Gone Girl gifted 5 memberships. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. That's so sweet. Hey, Will I be? Welcome in, and welcome in, everybody. You sent me an email, Loves Alert. Thank you so much. I'll look at it as soon as I get off here. Hey, Music City Mom. Hey, welcome in, everybody. I didn't even see you guys. Fred Field in here? Where's Fred? Fred, how are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Who blocked me? Did I say someone blocked me? Oh, no one blocked me. I thought Nick the Hat did. Isabel isn't up to date probably on the Sebastian case. We have a case going on right now that hit the internet. And it's like Summer Wells, but 2.0 on steroids. It's crazy. Did everybody see where Miss Britney J fell asleep on panel again last night? Apparently, allegedly, in Every Day with Jay's Opinion. Have y'all seen this? Let me know. Put a 1 in chat if you've seen this, because this is out of control. She needs to go to a doctor. Hey, Andy. Hey, Naomi. Hey, Fred. Cold. Figured y'all saw it. We're going to watch it again because it's funny. I'm like, we're going to watch it again. It's crazy to me. The other night she did this too. We listened to it on the other channel. Like, as soon as Muscles and Mascara came up to talk about her feelings, right? To talk about how she felt as a mod, you would think that you would be alert and you would want to listen to your mod. That's your mod. You know what I mean? Like, they're supposed to be your peoples. And she, as soon as she started talking, you could hear Britney go, and I was like, oh my God. I think it's like something crazy. It's like narcolepsy or something. I ain't ever seen nothing like it. Let's play this. This is crazy. So the video's over. I know, right, Gypsy? "36 seconds in." Something dropped. I'm gonna pause it. What would you all do if I fell asleep like this? Would you wait on me? Because I know she gets a ton of hate watchers. I know that she does, but I don't understand why people hate watch. But she'll have like 600 people, 700 people, 1,000 people in her chat, and they're just chilling while she's sleeping. Is this a sleep stream? Can you imagine sleeping next to her? I'm sorry. I would be kicking her off the bed. Oh, she's awake. Now watch what she does. She takes the video off and then she boots herself from StreamYard. Booted herself because she says, oh shit. Right? Now, if this was me, I'm just going to give Britney just a little piece of advice. If that was me, Britney, right? I have an iPad right here. Right here. So sometimes, like, because I hit my head in a car accident. So sometimes I'll lose my train of thought. And I don't do it very often now, but when I used to do it, I would say, hold on, guys. And I would, mute myself and I would go back like a couple seconds and I would listen to what I said. And then it would remind me, right? Like, oh, like I said, that's what I was talking about. Well, if she had an iPad or something beside her, she could go back to see how long she was sleeping so she could come up with a better excuse than her kid did it, or it was her kid, or it was, when she said it was her kid and then 2 days later or something, she said it was her, I was really upset. I was upset about that because you shouldn't do that. And then she turns her camera on and then she's like, whoa, whoops. Silence. Video unavailable. Takes it down. She gone. Later on the next stream.
Hold on, guys. Listen, if you hear snoring, it's my son. It is not me. Okay. It is not me. My asthma is absolutely bothering me like crazy. I'm sick. I'm going to go ahead and address this now. We're going to get this nipped in the bud. He's snoring like a mofo right now. You clearly hear me talking. I'm awake. Okay. My asthma is bothering me. So you're probably going to hear wheezing. I apologize. I'm sick. Me and Christian both have something.
The video.
I'm heavily congested, trying to do the best I can. I took a puff off my inhaler, but my son is currently sawing some damn logs behind me as well. So with that being said, I apologize in advance. I am not going to sleep. You probably will hear snoring simply because he's pretty loud right now. I'm surprised you don't hear him. And yeah, there's that. Any questions? I will gladly answer. Yeah, I just need to get that out because I know people.
I have a question. You can't hear snoring like that unless you're all up in the mic. Like, that's crazy loud.
Are just waiting for that, and I figured I'd go ahead and address it now.
Brit,
Uh-huh.
I wanna say something.
Nana gives me PTSD. She reminds me of my aunt.
Okay.
I don't usually get upset, but I have to tell everyone, and I don't know if it was trolls or the people that were gifted membership that don't normally come here, but
Yeah,
you have to have
candy
respect
wrapper.
for Britney if you're here and you love her.
Wait, what'd she say?
I don't know if it was trolls or the people that were gifted membership that don't normally come here, but you have to have respect for Britney if you're here and you love her.
You gotta earn respect around here for me. You know what I mean? You gotta actually, you know what? You gotta give respect to earn respect. And you falling asleep on your friggin' panel or on your lives is rude to your guest. These are guests. When they come, like when your subscribers come to your channel, I consider you guys like my guest at my home. You know what I mean? I do. That's how my brain works. I consider that's why, you'll see me like not right now because I was going to do my makeup and stuff on the camera, and I did it. But normally, I put makeup on. I have like my, something nice to wear and all the things. Just saying. Just like Betty says.
Do not
You should, it says, Holly, you should have enough respect for her to tell her the truth. Yeah.
not mention in chat anything about, is Britney sleeping? Did Britney fall asleep? It just gives them motive to drag her. You don't realize what you're doing, and I know you're not doing it on purpose.
Yeah, that's
But
really
That's
obvious.
so true.
I would never write something like that in her chat. If it's a troll and it's people that are coming in here from the back, then I know the mods will delete it. But please have respect for Britney. She didn't fall asleep. She was having some problems. She might have walked away for a minute.
No, we heard her. She didn't walk away. Amazon order just got delivered. And it's like
It's so
every
true.
night.
I mean, listen, Nana's even saying it. If Nana can see it, like if you guys are like, if you genuinely want to know that, email me and ask me, did you fall asleep? Like, don't ask in the chat, because they run in and they grab that and they say, look, she's going off on her people for saying Jesus. Like, what are you, the sleep police? My God, please stop, please.
How are you
Please.
asleep, please?
You know what's so crazy about it? Like, it really is getting old. It really is getting old. I think they're trying to make me not want to go live at night, honestly.
It's not getting old. It's disrespectful, and I'm sorry. I'm mad about this, but I was very, very upset when I saw people post it, and I didn't know who it was. I didn't look. It didn't matter to me. I just don't like it.
It didn't matter to me. I don't look. She doesn't look. She doesn't look. She won't look. She won't look. She said she doesn't care. She doesn't care to look. She's literally following blind. I heard her in chat one day say, I will be with you till my last dying breath. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. That's some like freaking scary movie shit. No, she only reads the bad comments and then she goes off. She can't just let comments go through and not say something. Honestly, and honestly, I don't think anyone cares how you feel. Yeah. Yeah, it's just ooh. Right, Catherine? Yeah. You should have respect for Britney if you're here. Well, if you are sleeping on your live, how are we going to respect that? And who do we respect? Like, it's crazy. I'll grab a tissue. It's crazy to me. Okay, I'm just going to turn my camera off for just a second. But, yeah, no, it is. It's crazy to me. It really, really, really is. I mean, it's like almost every night, every other night. I don't know. I would, if I was her and I was falling asleep like that, I'd probably go to the doctor first and foremost. I think she needs to go to the doctor if she's genuinely falling asleep without, not taking anything. It's just like something like she's just falling asleep like that. Because I've never seen anybody sleep like that other than myself when I'm in Vincent's car and he's driving. I mean, that will make me fall out. I will pass out in his car. I don't know what it is about him. I think I just feel safe or something. But I like sleeping in the car. So, yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why she doesn't do her lives during the day when, like, kids are in school. So she doesn't have to like worry, just worry about doing mom things. And then she can concentrate on her chat and stuff. Get her show ready, the night before or something. Because I know that it's hard for her to get a show ready. It seems like it's kind of all over the place, I'm putting some makeup on my face. I forgot I hit myself with a wooden hanger right in the middle of my forehead the other day. And so I have a little bruise and a bump there. Vincent was laughing about it last night. I said, I don't appreciate that. I was like, don't laugh at me. I just turned my camera off because I have to like mess with my eye for a minute. Sometimes when I put makeup on, it acts a little funky. Okay. I only put on like this. I love this stuff. I love it so much. Medication mismanagement, you think? Yeah. Man, the Britney I knew, like whenever I knew her, I just wouldn't believe that. Do you know what I mean? But like the way that she's falling asleep, it's like, man. Oh, it hurt so bad. When I hit myself with the hanger. We have wooden hangers, and so I went to go grab a sweater the other night, and I meant to grab the whole sweater and take the hanger out, but I didn't grab it, I guess, all the way. And the back of the hanger just flung and it hit me like right here. If you look closely, there's like a bump on my forehead. I'm like, great. People are going to look at that and be like, who's that weird girl? Can't makeup on my lips. But like, who's the girl with the, sorry. There we go. I have like something on my eyelashes. Street Pharmaceuticals. Carl. I mean, I'm in bed for time for Green Acres. I love that. We were talking about old shows the other day. Do you think that's what it is, Ashley? Because I know that you would know. And I know that I would know just from people that I've seen. And it looks like she's nodding out. And if she's not, then she needs to go to a doctor. Like, I would have already been to the doctor. Like, at least, you know what I mean? What happens if you fall? I mean, I don't know. Even your kids know about it. That's what's sad. Like, that's what makes it even more, just because, like, we did hear her kids say, like, Mom, wake up. Something like, your subscribers don't like it when you're sleeping or something like that. You do have to take care of yourself. Yeah. And if no one else is taking care of her, she needs to take a couple of days off. I would just take a couple of days off and sleep. Rest up. I mean, Sebastian's case is still going to be here. You're not going to miss out on that much, are you? Like, I know I go live every night, but I don't have a problem with staying awake. If I had a problem with staying awake, then I wouldn't go live every night. I'm gonna straighten some of my hair, so I'm gonna pull some hair up. So I'm gonna look a little funny for a minute. And I'm gonna actually turn my camera off real quick and mute because I'm gonna blow my nose really fast. Yeah, I don't know. I do feel bad that her partner doesn't help her. And I said that I said that one time and she got really mad at me and she was like, what if I talked about Vincent? And then she talked about Vincent for a second and I thought I was going to drive to North Carolina because I'm a psycho. Like when it comes to Vincent, I really am. I'm crazy. Just when it comes to him, mess with anyone else. Don't mess with him. So I did apologize. I was like, I shouldn't have said anything about Craig, blah, blah, blah. But no, if she's putting her life out there, we're going to address it. I mean, she has a partner. She has a partner that should be able to help her. Like she should not. Okay, this was I have the video. I'd have to go back to my phone because I save everything. But I clipped it because I couldn't believe it. But she had her son came in or someone came in or maybe Craig yelled, but he asked her while she was on her live to go upstairs and grab him something. And she was like, hold on. And literally held on, like held her chat, got up and got him what he wanted. And I was like, the fuck? If Vincent came in here and asked me to do something like that, I would be like, you got 2 legs? I think I even asked somebody, is he in a wheelchair? Like I was actually genuinely asking because I've been in a wheelchair. I know how hard it is. And they're like, no, he can walk. He's fine. I'm like, oh, then he's just not helping. I mean, I feel bad. I feel bad for her. I've said that before, like I think it's crazy how she falls asleep and stuff. And, I like to tease her a little bit, but at the end of the day, I feel bad for her. She literally has to come on YouTube every single day and beg people for money and do an introduction. I know you guys don't like this, but I have to do it. I mean, like if they don't like it, don't do it. If they want to donate, they'll donate. And then she doesn't come prepared. Those are the things that get me. But that's just me, and I hope she doesn't take that the wrong way. I mean, I know she probably will, but I mean, I can't help it if that is the truth. Right, sweet one? One of you guys said she had to make a plate of food? Andy did. Last night she had to go make why couldn't Craig get up and get the food for the kid? Really? That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like she has to do it all. Yeah, Fred, that's when I still stayed. I was there for at Christmas time, actually, the 25th. Like the next day, maybe after Christmas. I left because, well, I didn't like what I was seeing for a while, but then I left because she was getting all of that money last year for Christmas. She had a fundraiser for $1,200. She got that. Then she got money on the side. She got so much money. It was like ungodly. Like it was. And if she says it wasn't, she's a liar. She got bank last year. So she told her subscribers that she was going to, because they were buying presents for her kids, like through Amazon and stuff. And if you buy something through Amazon and like, let's say the person doesn't want it, they can return that and get something else like that. It's not automatically, like they can take that back, like pretty much. So she was supposed to do a video of her kids opening presents on Christmas morning. And I said to myself, and I said to Vincent, I am leaving her channel if she does not do this, because she says a lot of the time that she's going to, do a members only live, or I'm going to do a day live tomorrow to make up for tonight. And she never does it. And I was like, she's not going to do it. I know she's not going to do it. And guess what? She didn't do it. So no one got to see what they bought her kids for Christmas, and they didn't get to see their faces and everyone just being happy. They didn't get to see any of that. She didn't take a picture or even, just like a 30-second video, a short, nothing. Like, I mean, it would have taken her 30 seconds to videotape a video short and just put it on a members live, like a members only, I mean, and be like, or, because most of them I think would be members, or just put it on your like community tab and just thank people for helping you for the, the holidays. I don't even know if she did anything like that. where she actually did a community post and was like, thank you guys. I would have to say no, but I don't know for sure. I just know she likes to use the word, everyone's going to hate it. Sorry, I hit the mic. It wasn't me falling asleep. But no, I know she would say stuff like, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I was doing too many things at once. I can't do that. Yeah, Catherine, like something, anything. Exactly. Take them to the school in the morning. That would be such a big help, I bet, to her. That would probably be like the biggest help. Just like something like that. So she could sleep. Oh, yeah, you can overdose on Suboxone. And Suboxone has its highs and lows. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could be like, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden you could just crash out. When you return what I purchased as a gift on Amazon, my credit goes back to my account. Oh, okay. They were saying, like, I heard that if you purchase it, they can return it. Like, they can return it through Amazon and get something else. That's what I've heard. So I was like, really like wondering, just because, you know, like, why are we not seeing anything? So re-gift ugly stuff back to the person. I should do that to my sister-in-law. She gave me some weird stuff last year. Turn my heating thing off. I straightened my hair real quick. It's already straight, but I'm trying to pull the cord out with my foot. Oh, let me grab it. There we go. I stopped listening to her after to cry for her bills and internet and Christmas, but most of all, I found out she has 5 kids, not only 2 that live with her. Yeah. That was a shock to me. I've been on panel with her. I've talked to her on the phone. I've talked to her through Twitter. When I heard that, I was like, what? 5? Where? You know, like I really was like, what? Crazy, yeah. Maybe. Yeah. I think she needs to go to the doctor. Because this has been going on for a while. I've heard her like not falling asleep, but like her voice will like go like slow for the last like at least 4 months. I've got video clips of it. Like, because I will go over, like, I will watch her, but I won't watch all of her. I can't do that. I will watch like 5 minutes and then I get upset and then I get off. And it's just usually, I'm telling you my secret. Cause like at the end of the night, what I do, like whenever I get off my live, I'll go to the live tab just to see who's live. And normally like Queen Bee will be on her second channel, or maybe Nonsense will be on doing a live, and I'll click on them. But if they're not doing a live and I see Britney's on, I will go over and be like, oh, I wonder what crazy shit she's saying today, you know? And I'll click on it. And I swear I click on it always at the perfect time. It's always something crazy. Or like, you know, she's just pausing for hours on end. Oh, wow, honey, Adler, thank you. I don't think she does the other 3. I think one of them is old enough to, I think she, like, one's old enough to not, like, live, like, you know, I think she's older than 18. You were? Oh, yeah, you were 9mm in lipstick. I remember you. Your family was doxxed. I remember there was a mod in the chat that needed help after a tornado, and she was like, no, don't support them. Like, I think it was like last Christmas, maybe. She was like, I need the money or something. Like, what? I don't get like thousands of dollars like that. Like, and I don't want it like that. I don't want it like that. I'd rather just get it organically through people watching my videos, coming into my lives. Email me at titaniumbuiltboo if you want. And yeah, I'll definitely talk to you. Definitely. Because I remember you being in there. Because I've been on YouTube for 2 years. Many lives, I can't do it either. It gets me upset. And then I go out there and Vincent's like, why are you mad? And I'm like, oh, you know what? Like, because it's just, it gets crazy. It's crazy to me. Like, people will sit in there and just like wait on her to like wake up. And I'm like, they're waiting on her to wake up. What are we doing? I don't know. My time, I feel like, is important. That's what it was, Andy. Yes. Her mom's house was destroyed and BJ couldn't do a fundraiser to help out. Tanya, I remember you back when I was a mod for BJ, back when I went to TT Tiffany and I changed my name and hauled booty out of there. Oh, I think I remember you. Oh, wow. She had a lot. That channel, Always Expected, Never Appreciated, it got turned down. It got shut down. Whoever did that channel, they did. I love that channel. I ain't gonna lie. It made me laugh so hard. My husband's like, stop torturing yourself. I know. I'm like, I can't help it. I'm like, I only do it for like 5 minutes. I think that's what it is. I think people like, it's like a soap or something. Like, I don't, even the chat is wild over there. Like, they're wild. Like, I couldn't handle a chat like that. Y'all are tamed over here. I mean, we're all on the same level. Like, we can go there if we need to go there, but we're all respectful. Do you know what I mean? And like over there, they're just not, they have no respect at all. Like, no respect. And then if you disagree, and if you disagree on anything, you get timed out, blocked, yelled at by Britney. I mean, Britney will straight yell at people. And you know what? I used to be like that. I used to get like really upset at like if someone in the chat, like I would have like, I guess, trolls or whatever you want to call them. And it was just people that just didn't agree with me. At the time, I didn't understand that there are differences of opinion. So what I had to do was I had to take a step back for a few days. I went on vacation. I did pre-recorded videos and I went on vacation. And when I came back, this channel was completely different. The chat was different. We removed a couple people, like it fixed everything. Like, everyone was just back to normal. Isabel was there through all of the crazy stuff. And then what gets me is these creators, they will get in a fight, like they'll be fighting, and then all of a sudden they're friends again. It's like, what's going on? What are we doing here? Like, why are we doing that? You're in a trauma nurse? Oh my gosh, you had one of the hardest jobs ever. Oh my gosh, good for you. Good for you. I love nurses, doctors. I love them all. They saved me. No, I've never been in Justin's chat. I don't go, Lisa. Is it bad too? I think they all go to the same chats. They all flow. Like, you'll notice it's the same people in every chat. It's the same people. Middle school going on, yeah. Yeah. Peace was restored. Yeah, it was well, then the crazy people went to Britney's channel, and then Britney booted them out of her channel, and now they're back. They're friends again. Good luck. You know what I mean? If someone does me wrong, I'm not going to be friends with you again. Like, you do me wrong once, shame on you. Like, that's it. I don't do the fool me once, fool me twice, fool me like, Bush said. Well, if you fool me once, you can't fool me again. Hey, Joe Madre. Music City Mom sleeping. They do send their subs from chat to chat. Yep. So, like, over here, we're growing organically. Like, which this little channel's growing pretty quick. I like this little channel. I am ready to, I am itching though to hit 20,000 subscribers on the main channel on Titanium Built. I want to get there like so bad, just it's so close. We're only like 1,000 and some away. So not too many more, but then I'm going to take 5 days off, I think. But I don't know. I don't know yet. I never take a day off. I like being on here though. It's addicting, I will say that. And that's probably what Brittany's addicted to. Like she's addicted to coming live because I'm addicted to coming live and seeing my people. Botox for migraines. They're about to start that for you. Okay, so when you go, they'll have you sign a waiver and with just saying like that you're getting Botox and you know all the things. Like if you die, it's not their fault. Then they're going to you'll just sit on a bench and they're going to have like 3 needles full of the medicine that they're giving you. So they will start usually they'll start on your forehead. So they'll hit you like here, all around here, your hairline, behind your ears, and then your neckline. You're just keep talking while they're doing it. It doesn't hurt, but when they get to your hair, you can hear it crunch. It makes like a crunching noise. Ugh. And that's kind of like it gives me like ew, feeling, you know, ugh, the willies. But if I just keep talking, it takes less than 5 minutes, less than 10 minutes. Like you're in and out. They're very quick with it. So I actually go, I got to get a bunch of testing done and I go get Botox on the 19th. So I'm pretty excited about getting these tests done because I know I have a lot of nerve damage and they can't place me. Like it's not fibromyalgia, it's not RA, but it's like a combination of just stuff. So I'm reading the chat. I'm addicted to watching. Me too. How many people are saying that? Yeah, dependent on the money. Yeah. Joe Madre. That's what everyone's saying, that I have pause. Even my counselor is saying that. So he's going to test me because I asked him about it and he's like, oh, I don't know if you have it. Because like neurologists, I've heard they don't like to diagnose people with POTS. But dude, all of it, even putting my legs up, like they say, like when you sit down and you automatically put your legs up, like that's a sign. And I'm like, I love doing that. That's my favorite thing. I guess I'm not the target for Botox or makeup stuff. Mr. Rosebud, we could talk about anything you want to talk about. You want to talk about like cars? I don't know a lot about cars, actually. My dad didn't teach me too much. He taught me a lot, but it was always through the manual. He had to do things through the manual because we didn't have YouTube really then. I'm not on anything. They don't give me if that's like SSRI, I don't know what that is. Is that like Social Security? Because I don't get any of that. I don't get disability or anything. I should. But I don't. Costochrondite. I can't even say that, Isabel. I'm gonna have to write that down so I can look it up. Is it painful? Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Needles. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, guys. Oh, Zoloft. I'm on Vibrid. I didn't know what it was. No, I'm not on Zoloft, thank God. I was on Zoloft. That crap made me have like tunnel vision. I didn't care about nobody, nothing. I was like a blank person. Like I would just talk like this and I was very monotoned. No inflection in my voice. Like it was just like that. I was like and I have an antidepressant booster too. Cuz your girl needs that booster. But I mean, overall, I feel pretty good about my health. They actually even put me on an anxiety medication recently I have been begging them because they took me off October 2019 and ever since then, like my whole like world was going just down. Like I was down to 106 pounds at one time. It was bad. I had overworked hands. I had stuff going on with my elbow and my nerves. And I was waking up at like 1 a.m, couldn't go back to sleep. I was having night sweats every single night for a year and a half, every night, to the point where we had to change the sheets like once or twice a night. It was bad. So she finally, like, I don't know what made her like be like, okay, I'm going to put you on something. Cause like, you know, I just, she would ask me like, how's your anxiety? And I'm like, just the same, you know? And she's like, well, we're going to put you on something. And I was like, what? So she put me back on what I was on before. And ever since then, I have felt so much better. I don't even I take one and I'm prescribed 2. I take 1 at night when I go to bed. That's it. Just the thought, just knowing that I have something, if I have an anxiety attack, it helps my anxiety, if that makes sense. I have PTSD too. I have chronic PTSD from my accident. I used to be on Wellbutrin and Lexapro when I was younger. And peppermint and lemongrass oil. Do I get the shake? I do, Reba. I get them like I've actually got them twice this week. But when I eat, then I feel better. If I sit down and I eat. But if I'm up and moving, I was on the treadmill yesterday, actually, on the walking pad. And I started shaking real bad. Like, you know, just you're like in your chest and just everywhere. I know it's POTS. I think it is. I'm telling you, Reba, I think it's POTS too. They're probably going to finally tell me that. I do need to drink more water. I ended up in the ambulance in the hospital overnight due to severe dehydration. Oh my gosh, I really thought stroke. I'm not, this isn't water now, but now I feel thirsty, but I'm going to drink water. My Stanley cups hold Mountain Dew. And who holds the, okay, so when you guys hold your cups and you're right-handed, right? Do you hold them in your right hand or your left hand? Because I always hold my cups in my right hand, like, because I'm right-handed. But Stanley makes their cups where you have to hold it with your left hand if you want to see the symbol. Like, it's not for right-handed people. And I'm just like, wondering now. Oh, do you need my email? I don't have a Nightbot in here. I actually have some of that stuff that with liquid hydration. I need to take some of that because I took pre-workout earlier. You're left-handed, Isabel. So is Vincent. I know, Carl. I need to drink water. I don't drink any. If I drink like a bottle, I get excited about that. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, Vincent, that's all he drinks. His skin is beautiful. Like, I need to be like him. Hey, Mel. My mom drank a lot of water and she had the best skin. Stanley's labels on both sides. They do, for as much as their cups are. Vincent bought me 2 the other day. I was like, what? I was like the happiest girl at Dick's. I was just walking around and had my 2 cups. I was like, just doing that because I was so excited. What's Vincent's favorite color? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I would say like it's going to be something stupid like black. He would say like black or gray. Yeah, black or gray. He wears a lot of black. He wears a lot of black polo shirts. You drink a gallon of water every day? Wow. That's what I always tell myself I need to drink like 4 bottles of water. You have a handsome Vincent too? Is it a clear cup? No. I got the black and the white one. Oh, I've never tried that, Mo. Vincent drinks like Kool-Aid stuff in his. Hey, little mama. It's good to see ya. It's good to see everybody. I hate plain water too. I love it when I'm working out though. When I'm working out, oh, I love me some water. I love it. I just need to work out more. That's how I was getting my water in. I had this huge water bottle and I was going to the gym and working out. But what I want to start doing is just working out in here because I have weights. I have my walking pad and I have like my gym mats and stuff. So because I really need to stretch. My body feels like it needs stretched all the time. You have to put packets in your water too? You drink lots of Gatorade? That's what Vincent drinks, a lot of Gatorade. He drinks Gatorade Zero. He doesn't drink anything with sugar really in it. Like and if he drinks soda, it's diet. I'm the opposite. It's bad because I'm starting to realize I'm not invincible. You know what I mean? I'm finally hitting that age where I'm realizing that I'm not invincible, even though I was in a really bad car accident. Should have known then. But your body's just so strong, you know? So I'm like, I'm good. But no, I do really need to. I have been pretty much watching developments in the Maddie Soto and Kylie Rodney unlivings. Well, Fred, let me know about anything with Kylie. I know the report came out and I wanted to read it. You lived on Gatorade when you were here? I should have told you something like cool to try. Yeah, me too, Ashley. Our tap water's terrible. It's hard. Oh, you have low blood pressure? I have high blood pressure. Mine went up. I don't know why. But the other day when I went to where did I go? I went somewhere. Oh, I went to the doctor for my feet. And they took my blood pressure and it was 116 over like 83. It was so good. I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so good." And he was like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah," like cuz I don't see him very often. I was like, "That's really good." Oh, wow. Reverse almost. So are those little things that you can buy that makes your tap water like soft? What I miss? I miss something. Oh, wow. Isabel, that's so sad. Yeah, how much could yeah. I don't know those liquid IV packs though. They seem to work. I have some. It doesn't taste too bad. It just doesn't taste good. Just gotta chug it kind of. And I just don't like doing that. I think it's because in the hospital they had me okay, 9 milliliter. Um in the hospital they would have me drink potassium. I would rather drink straight shots of any liquor. Any liquor. I mean, this stuff was, oh my God. It was so bad. My mouth was wired shut. So they were trying to not give me as many pills because they had to crush my pills like down to powder, put them in orange juice, and then I had to try to suck them through my grill that I had. And so they would have me drink the potassium. And a week before I left, they finally told me it comes in pill form. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It like burns your mouth. I don't even know how to explain the taste of it. It burns. It's gross. I hated it. I like my water mixed with rum. Teddy, my friends used to do that actually. They would drink vodka and water. They're like, we're hydrating ourselves. The reports are incomplete. Locals have reached out to Shanda and other creators wanting the truth and justice for crime. Shanda's still doing it? That's awesome. I'm not allergic to fluoride, huh? Yeah, Harley, it's gross. Did you have to take the liquid kind? So that's what it was. The pills were so big, and they were like, we just didn't want to give you more pills. They just had to crush them down so much, and so that's why they gave me the drink version. But I was like, this is so bad. And then I'd be like, come bring me my morning cocktail, guys. And then one day one day the pain pill machine, because all the pills are in a machine and they have to slide their card in order to get the medicine out. It's very regulated now. And the lady said, she's like, I only have 5 oxys and I needed 3 of them or something. And she's like, the guy across the hallway is really mean. She's like, so I'm gonna make sure you get yours. And I was like, Thank you. Because I was so nice. So I got my medicine. I was like, thank God. Because we were not be doing no physical therapy if I didn't have my medication. But it was funny. She's like, I'm going to give them to you. What was it? He refuses to take them, so he had to get an IV. Oh, I bet it does. The best feeling in the world is saline. When they do the saline packets, they do the IV of saline, and it's cold, and you can feel it. I love it. Makes me feel like I'm hydrated. I'm getting like, I don't know. I feel good. I've had way too many surgeries. You could tell. You could tell. You do catch more bees with honey. Yeah. I don't drink at all. I told Vincent when we were at the casino, I was like, I'll see you later. I'm going to go to the bar. And he's like, I was like, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to the bar. I was like, now, if this was 10 years ago, I would have. It's nice coming on here just and talking. I had things up here to talk about too, and I didn't even talk about it. I think I went all the way up, but that's okay. I was just gonna ask you guys, like, what do you guys think about the channel? But I think what we're gonna do, I want to do something like in the mornings where like we do like panels or something. Like we can just come up and talk in the morning. If you guys are available in the mornings, I thought that would be kind of fun just to do for like an hour or so. We could like drink coffee together, or we could do like a lunch live and have like lunch together and stuff like that. I think that'd be fun. Be fun to do. And then like we can do I want to do a cooking one once. I don't know, you guys are gonna have to help me cook something. I want to do that. Trying to think, just maybe like life vlogs over here, kind of like a life vlog channel. And we just talk about a little bit about everything. Because we talk about a lot of trauma on this channel and stuff like that as well. So I feel like, I want to incorporate that into the channel. Yeah. Honey, I learned me too. Cash, me too. I don't like to cook. I will. I'll check my email, Ashley. There's nothing wrong with having a couple beers at night, Carl. My dad used to. He'd have a couple beers, eat his dinner, take a hit off his little one hitter he had. He thought no one knew about, but we all knew. We all knew. We were old enough to know. And then he would literally just take one hit, and then he would come out, eat dinner, and then he'd go to bed. And he'd be in bed. He'd be in bed by 9 o'clock every night, and then be an hour early to work every day. My dad used to. I'm going to admit something that's illegal as hell, but my dad used to pack 2 beers in his cooler for work, and he would drink one on the way home. He's not around anymore, so they can't get him. They can't get him for it. He did it though, but it was his way of just relaxing after work and being by himself for a minute. Your daddy used to do that. And one day his car broke down because he ran out of gas, dummy. And a cop pulled up, and the cop took him to work, and he's had his cooler. He's like, wait, I got to get my cooler. And he had the beer in the cooler. I was like, oh my God, my mom. So then my mom, this is even funnier. After my car accident, she told me this like a year after my accident, almost a year after. But my mom and dad were both alcoholics. They just were. They weren't like, they were functioning alcoholics, I guess you would say. But I was in the hospital, and my mom came up to see me, and she didn't realize that they had a metal detector and like a security guard there. And she had beer in her purse. She had 6 beers in there. They confiscated her beers, and she had a little bottle of liquor. My mom was trying to sneak booze into the hospital. I laughed so hard. I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, I cannot believe you. She's like, well, I didn't know how long I was going to be there. I was like, oh my gosh, man. And these cups being trendy to carry around cracks me up, because my mom used to have a cup like this, but it was a lot smaller, and she would carry her beer in it. I loved my mom. My mom was the best. If you guys would have met her, you would think she was a saint. I mean, she was a saint she was an angel on this earth, really. She really was. She spilled her beer one time though in Walmart, or her cup, and we could smell beer. And me and my sister-in-law, we ran. We were like, we're out of here. Yeah, my mom, it was after my dad passed away. She was a lot more bolder, I guess you would say, like, with things. But hey, Tammy. I mean, it's cooler as like a security blanket. That's true, Carl. He loved that thing. That's me right now, Mr. Rosebud. That's exactly me. I turned 30 and stopped drinking. I met Vincent. Vincent doesn't drink, so I just don't drink. It's just, little mama, I know. I miss my mom too. I wanted to tell her something today and I was going to call her. I was like, I'll just call her. And my mom's been unalive. My mom's been dead for like 10 years now, 9 years. Well, wait, hold on. It's 8 years. 8 years this year. My mom is 85 and loves her vino. Oh, Joe Madre, you're so lucky to have your mom. Everyone needs a Vincent. I wish I could like clone him and give people. Like, I would charge people lots of money for him. He's a good guy. He's really good. He's a decent like human being in general. Like one day, my friend was telling me about somebody that she knew that hit their girlfriend. And I was telling Vincent about it. And I said he hit her. And he looked at me like it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. Like he was so lost, like at the fact that somebody would even put their hands on another person. Like he doesn't comprehend that even. Do you know what I mean? Like he doesn't get mad like that. Like where he, like me, I go from 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds, Him, he's mellow. So he mellows me out. He helps me. You take care of your 91-year-old mama. That's so fun, Donna. Not fun, but you know what I mean? That's good that you do that. I took care of my mom. I literally left my mom like 2 months before she passed away. Makes me wish I didn't leave sometimes, but then it makes me think like it was all for a reason because it was meant for me to meet Vincent. So yeah, Tammy, that's me. My mom and dad were both alcoholics. So the chances of me becoming an alcoholic is so high. I mean, literally, like I should be drinking right now with you guys on the live, but wow, Isabel, that's a long time. It gets easier, but it's like you just still think of them every day. I think about my mom and dad every day. My dad's been gone like 16 years. My mom has been gone 9. They shouldn't have been gone. It was both related to alcohol. My dad, it wasn't his fault, but a drunk driver hit my dad. That's the crazy thing. My dad used to be the drinking driver, like he'd drink a couple beers and drive whatever. It was nothing to him, but someone ended up hitting him. And I happened to be like 10 cars behind it, but I didn't see the accident. I saw the accident. I didn't see the accident, but I saw like the aftermath, but I couldn't see the cars from where we were sitting. Thank the freaking Lord above. And then we turned around and we went a different way to my house. Something told me to turn around. So I told my friend to turn around. Oh, Tammy, that's too young. Yeah, Cash. Yeah, always talk about him because my mom used to say you never really die until someone stops talking about you. Like your memory's still there, you're still there. So I talk about my mom a lot. Yeah, Cash, it was the worst night of my life probably. I'd probably say that yeah, that was probably the worst night of my life because I had to tell my mom. And they were married for 30 years. Like my dad was 19 when they got together. So like, having to tell your mom her husband's dead, she was like, "No, he's not." And it was really bad. But I've been through a lot of traumatic stuff. I just I don't know, I don't talk about it a lot, but yeah, like my friend had to climb through my window. There was officers beating on the house and I could hear them. And this is why I take up for Dylan Mortensen, because I could hear those cops banging on my door. And then my dad wasn't home when I got home. It was 11 o'clock at night. He was in bed by 9 every night. My mom's like, "Your dad's not home. Maybe something happened. He got in a car accident." She's like, or like, maybe he's in jail. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're thinking of like weird things, like, we're not knowing. And she's like, "I'm just going to go to bed." That was the first time she was just like, "I'm not going to worry about it." Like, "I'm just going to go to bed." And then I went to bed and I could hear them pounding on the house and they were pounding hard. And I remember opening my eyes and it just clicked. That was your dad in that accident. Like it just, and he's gone because the cops are here. Like it just clicked. And then you go into shock. So I fell back asleep 3 times while these cops are just banging and screaming my name. They're right on my window too, because the cop that was there there was 8 cops, but one of them that was there, he grew up beside me. So he knew which bedroom was mine and he saw my car in the driveway. So he's like, "She's home." So that's why they were beating on my window. They were knocking on the door. They were ringing the doorbell. My mom wasn't waking up. She must have knew something was up too, or she just wasn't hearing anything. And that's when my ex-boyfriend, he ended up coming there and he climbed through my bedroom window. He like took off everything, climbed in. He's like, "I got to be the one to tell her, like, let me go." I was in shock. Oh yeah, complete shock. And then I had to call and tell my best friend. That was really hard. She never came back to my house after that. She couldn't come in. She couldn't even come in the house. It was really sad. And then 3 days after my dad's funeral, my mom went to the hospital with a 5% chance of living for 24 hours. She went into the hospital so sick that they had to put her in a self-induced coma for 72 days. So within a week, I lost both of my parents, pretty much. I lost my mom and my dad. I lost my mom for like a year and a half altogether. And then I lost, my dad in the accident. So I was on my own. I was only 22. What do you do? Yeah, when you have your parents' house and you have no parents, and like you're just, yeah, it was weird. It was so weird. Thank you so much, Tammy. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. That's so sweet. I was trying to hit the like over here, but I'm like going to do something funky probably. There, now I can. Thank you. I will. I'm going to get me a hot chocolate. Yeah, it was pretty traumatizing, but I had some really good friends. I just started working at a restaurant, Red Lobster. I just started there 3 weeks before. The manager went to the back of the house and said, "Tanya's dad was in a car accident, and if I hear anybody talk about it, you're fired. No ifs, ands, or buts. You're fired." And I found this out later. And I really appreciated her for that, but I went in there and I told people, act like nothing happened, please. If I'm in your way, tell me to move, like just act normal, act like we would normally do. And they were the best. They would come to my house every night and just make sure that I was drinking. I was getting drunk every night. I mean, I was for a year and a half. It was I was drinking to the point where, I had to like go pass out in bed. Like I wasn't like drunk, but I was drunk, like I was pretty drunk. But I was always at home and my friends would come over and they'd always take care of me and they'd always make sure nobody was in my house. The doors were locked. Everything was like shut down. And like for them to do that, like that was just so sweet. It was just so sweet. And I really appreciated them. Oh, wow, Donna. Jehovah's Witnesses. I know a lot about that. Thank you, Many Lives. Yeah, good hot chocolate. No, Slim, I am too. I'm glad they're together again. It makes me that makes me happy. You know what I mean? That makes me happy knowing that they're back together, because my mom you're gonna make me cry, but my mom couldn't function without my dad. You know what I mean? Like, that was her person. And so she just depended on me a lot. And that was fine. We were a team. We were a powerhouse. Me and my mom were. I loved I loved being around her. Your ex worked at Red Lobster? I loved working there. It was literally like a family. It was like a family. Thank you, Cricket Day. Oh, both of your adopted parents. 91, 6 months apart. Oh my gosh. That's like my sister-in-law. Her parents were a year apart. Sometimes you just can't, you need your person. I told Vincent we're going out like The Notebook, holding hands and everything. I said, "Uh-uh." Oh, your son was killed? Oh my gosh. Your dad got there before the cops and medics. Oh gosh. Mm, I can feel that. My mom was doing the same thing when I lost my eye. She was like, "Just give her mine, take one of mine, give her mine." My brother said it was really sad. Like, my mom was just like, they had to take her in a separate room and tell her, like, "Your daughter's gonna lose her eye." I couldn't imagine hearing that. 'Cause, I was in my 20s and I was, a pretty girl, and I loved, like, dressing up and doing my makeup and my hair, and I was all about that kinda stuff. And then when I lost my eye, I was just like, it was traumatizing. But I think that I did pretty good with it. I never cried about it. I said, "God gave me 2 for a reason." That was the first thing I said. I don't know where that came from. God himself. But I was like, God gave me 2 for a reason, and then we went from there. Oh, thank you, sweet one. I miss my parents, but I'm glad that they're together. And they're waiting for me wherever that place is that you go after here. But I think that, they're waiting, and then I'll see them again, and it'll be beautiful. I just wish that they could have met Vincent. But if my mom could pick me a guy, that's the one. There's nobody else. There's nothing else that he could do or say or any of that stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. Thanks, many lives. Oh no. They told me that too, that I might not walk. They were gonna take my legs at one point from the knee down, the whole leg, the whole damn thing. Vincent's Japanese, yeah. He's half Japanese, half Italian. He's very handsome. And his mom is gorgeous. She's like in her 70s. She's beautiful, beautiful. And his dad was really handsome too. His dad passed away right before I could meet him. So I want to go down to hell where it's warm, but Satan has a restraining order on me. I'm not worried about losing anyone. I know they'll be with him, and that makes me happy. Is that weird? No, it's not weird. Mm-mm. Nope, it's not weird at all. Oh, Catherine. Yeah. Yeah, I think my parents picked him out. He actually, bought the great. So we put my mom in cremated, and we put her in this angel urn, and it was like this big. And they said that I could sit her with my dad because even though she doesn't have an actual plot there, they were like, it's perfectly fine. Like, we'll make sure she's taken care of. And people are in small towns, you know, you just, if you know people, you know people. And Vincent cemented it and he even bought it. I was in the restroom and I was going to buy the urn. When I came out of the restroom, he had bought it. And I'm like, what? Like, what can you say? I mean, it's the most thoughtful thing that someone could do. And so we did a big party for her, like a celebration of life. And it was really beautiful. It was really, really beautiful. I've never been to Japan. See, now I got to go. I don't think Vincent's ever been to Japan. But Vincent's mom was born there. She lived there. I don't know when she moved to California. But it was before she met Vincent's dad. Because she was an accountant, I think. And he worked for like the IRS. So they had really good jobs. And they have a beautiful home. I mean, beautiful home in the hills. I would like to maybe move there someday. You've been there 3 times? I like the little tiny homes and stuff they have there. I want to go see those. Mr. Rose, but that's okay. My brother's Italian too. He's my half brother. And you can tell he's Italian. And then his last name, it just says it all. It just says it all. It was so good talking to you guys today. We'll have to do this more often over on this channel. Just hang out and talk. You gotta learn a little bit about me. Now I'll have to tell you guys about my accident next time. I'm gonna tell you. I want to get pictures and stuff to show you. And I need to figure out how to like get them and redact them. So like my full name isn't on there, or like my information, like hospital information. Yeah, this was nice. I wanted to move to Graceland, but security laughed and said no. How rude. I know. But like, I was just going to take over Elvis's bedroom. It's fine. Yeah, it's been really crazy. It's been really, really, really crazy. On the streets of the YouTubes, you know? People are going after people. People are falling asleep on panels. People are telling lies. People are doing the riddles. I mean, it's a lot. Yeah, I like hanging out over here. Oh, tomboy. That's beautiful that you got to tell her though, you know, or if you did get to tell her. Oh, with the first grandson. I don't know yet, Carl. I don't know what we're going to do it on actually. That's a good question. Maybe Madalena, if these pictures are crazy. I'm going to look through them. Let me see. Is there anything going on with Luigi? He cut off some loved ones for months. We might go over some more stuff with him if there's anything on that case. What do you guys want to go over? What are you guys interested in? Hey, Aries. The bedroom gave you the creeps. It had like a window above, like on the ceiling. We should do that sometime, crazy. Like, yeah, like do like true stories of surviving something, anything. If it's a car accident or, you know, a breakup or, you know, a stalker or whatever. We have people on panel. Well, that'd be a good idea. I would do that. Just, you know, have people come up, tell their stories. I feel like this is a safe place, even though it is the internet. I feel like over here, I'm gonna try to keep the chat as safe as I can, you know. Oh yeah. I get you now, Isabel. How you doing, Aries? I was wondering where you were. Last night someone even in the chat, they were like, "Where's Aries?" I was like, "I don't know." And then you were in the chat. I just hadn't gotten down that far yet. Did you go to New York and see the Christmas tree get lit up? Have you seen it? I want to see it so bad. Donna, really? See, like even stuff like that. My sister-in-law, she quit actually. I was so surprised. But she used to be a case manager for domestic violence. And I think she would come on the channel and talk about like stories that she can tell. Only one time? It's very crowded. Yeah, I bet it's very crowded. It would just be so cool to see. You are Lisa? Wow. Yeah, I'll have to ask her. I bet she'd come on. She's very personable. Like, you know what I mean? She talks like me. Like, she's very personable. Maybe I can get her to do like a Christmas one. We're gonna go be there for Christmas. What's going on with LeBron? Is anybody else bored with like the redundant Sebastian Rogers stuff? Because I am. I'm getting over it. P. Diddy. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's what I thought you were talking about. No way. Well, he did say Diddy's parties are the best parties. Maybe we need to go over Diddy. We haven't hit Diddy up in a while. Let's do Diddy. Let's see what's going on. Because they got Jay-Z. I was like, don't take my dude, Jay-Z. And I don't know how. Okay, tell me, someone explain to me how Beyonce got best singer of the 21st century. Why did that not go to Taylor Swift? That, like, seriously. Taylor Swift writes all of her own music. She writes a lot of music for other creators. She's had way better songs, in my opinion, than Beyonce. She's had more hits, more awards. I'm like, I didn't even know Beyonce had anything out, like any CDs or anything since like her first one. You love the single ladies song? All the single ladies, all the single ladies. Oh yeah, Carl. I haven't really like seen that stuff, but that would be good too. The Diddler. Yeah, Sebastian Case is just it there's just nothing there. You know, we just gotta wait for LE. We can't be sitting here waiting on Nick and freaking Dog. Like what? Isabel? That's messed up. She is country. She was country. She's a little of both, I think. I mean, she's like pop starish, but she started as country. I think she should still be there. I like Taylor. I like her music. You saw the Nutcracker at the War Memorial Opera House in San Francisco last night. I bet you that was so nice. I want to see the Nutcracker. I've never seen it. I think I may have once when I was really, really, really little. But I want I want me and Vincent to go. They painted over her with Brad Paisley. Oh my gosh. She writes a lot of songs for other people. She wrote a lot of songs for like Demi Lovato. There's like a bunch of there's like people like that have hits that she actually wrote, and I was surprised. I was like, oh wow. But I like her music. I like oldies though too. I like 70s rock. I like 80s. I like all the music. I like everything. Just not like jazz or tropical or anything like that or techno. Not really into those, but you had pneumonia 25 times? Oh my gosh. Sweet one, you are supposed to be here. When my mom went in the hospital, she was septic. She had all 3 strands of pneumonia, and they said that no one comes out of the hospital. They said this is the first person that came out of the hospital when they've had that. She had jaundice. It was bad. Like you had to like mask up and everything, like full mask, outfit change and everything to go see her. She was like in this glass like box. It was so bad. I didn't know how to comprehend, what was going on. And of course, no one called and said, "Hey, Tanya, do you need anything?" Because I would have been like, "Yeah, I probably do need something." But, I got through it. And my mom got through it. That's the best part. 60s and 70s rock. I like 60s and 70s rock. I'm into like the I like the Rolling Stones a lot. They used to be my favorite band. I used to love the Rolling Stones. I've actually seen them in concert at Ohio State. They were played. Oh, CJK, that sounds like fun. I like the early 2000s music because that's like where I'm, what I've done. Like that's my kind of time. Yeah, it was an oxygen room. Yep. Yeah, where it changed like the oxygen out every so many minutes or something. Yeah. Yeah. I kissed her though, even though we weren't supposed to touch her. I didn't know if that was the last time I was going to see her, semi alive. But they had her in coma for a very long time. Then COVID happened. Yeah. Right. 70s, 80s, 90s rock. I like those too. I like rock music. My dad got me liking rock music. I like older country. I don't listen to new country. Yes, when country was really country, like George Strait, Garth Brooks, them guys. I like those guys. But when I hear them, I'll cry every time I hear a country song. I will. I can't listen to it. It makes me sad. I like the Beatles too. I can't believe Toby Keith passed away. Oh, Metallica, yeah. Hey, Laura. Metallica used to be my jam. They're still on the radio. Hey, Sunflower. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome on in. I did a different background today. Man, I'm glad I didn't put on that sweater. I'm warm. It's warm in here with the light on. I didn't even put on my makeup like I was going to. I was going to do like all of my makeup and everything, but that's okay. That's okay. Dawn, I couldn't imagine. Oh, because I'm on my second channel. This one says titanium built. So this one's for my other channel. I'm going to be sitting in a different spot for this channel. We're just sitting here today because my mic for some reason won't connect. So I have a true crime channel. If anyone is in here and they're like, they don't know. If you guys don't know, I do have a true crime channel. It's titanium built, and I can put it in the chat. Put the link in the chat. We do true crime over there every evening at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we come over here and we hang out and we just talk about anything we want to talk about, just everything. Yeah. Just if something's bothering somebody or, they want to talk about a story they had. Like today I shared, my parents passing away, and you guys shared your tragedies and traumas too. And then sometimes we'll talk about, creators that are crazy, like Betty. I was going to do Betty today, but we just started talking. So that's okay. We don't need to do her. Oh, and also Sarah Boone, she wrote letters to the judge. I haven't read them yet, but I'm sure it's pretty funny. I'm sure it's really funny, actually. Let me see if I have anything up here I need to show you. Let me see. What's this? Oh my gosh. Look at him. This is what they're putting up on their like stuff. Like, look at this. This is Nick. Or it's from Dog. Look. You can't walk that fast, dog. You can't get out of a car that fast. Three hours ago. Same thing we read. What is this? This is from Joseph Lesniak. This morning, I had the privilege of being briefed on engaging discussions between my clients who spoke with officials in Tennessee as they continued their unwavering pursuit of Sebastian Rogers. We anticipate the immediate release of a substantial news announcement later today from Dog the Bounty Hunter through at Private Night. And this was the 12th. Yeah. So that was that the big thing with, I mean, this right here, is this the big announcement? Great conversation with authorities in Tennessee. Like, is this the big news? Where can I comment? Just curious. They're gonna end up blocking me. Hey, Elizabeth. Yeah. I don't know, Lisa. That's a good question. But thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna jump off here. Vincent will be home any minute, and it's his birthday, so I gotta say happy birthday and give him his presents. He's gonna be excited about these new shoes. He has not had new shoes in like 6 years, guys. I bought him new shoes like 6 years ago because he like when Vincent wants something, it's always something really nice, and it costs money because he only wants one thing. Like he's not like me. Like I'll take a bunch of little things. So I got him some really nice shoes from Noble, and I got him like a spice rack things for his spices for his Japanese food. And I got him a new Sonic electric toothbrush, and I got him like this really cool card that can go in your wallet. It's metal, and it says like happy birthday stuff on it. So yeah. And then his mom brought him a card too, so he'll have that. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it so much. Thanks for coming to the second channel. If you guys want to subscribe to the Titanium Built, that would be great. We're trying to hit 20,000 subscribers over there. Doing it. We're doing it. We're going to do it. We're up to like 20-something hundred over here. That's really awesome. So thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for being here tonight. And I will be back tonight around 9:15, 9:35, somewhere between that area to do our nightly live. So I will see you guys later. Thank you guys. Bye.